Okay, so let's take a look at how you can work with documents in ArangoDB. So we have seen how to create ArangoDB deployment on cloud, and we also looked at how to create a database. Now let's take a look at how to add documents into that database. So if you are following this from the previous lecture, you can continue with this, or if not, you can sign up to ArangoDB. Click on free trial, then on the next page you'll find option to add email address, verify the account, and you will be taken to dashboard like this. Here in this particular deployment option, you will have to set up for say Google Cloud, AWS, or Azure. So I selected this particular Google Cloud option. I selected the region Iowa, USA, and also I got the endpoint. Now here I'm going to use the root password and check the interface here. Got the root as username, then password. Now default you get option with underscore system database. You can also use the previously connected database, but I will show you how to do that. So first we will go to the default system database, right? And once we go there, you see all the typical dashboard options like cluster, nodes, collection, etc. Now here, in case if you signed up to root account and check the underscore system database, you get one tab called databases. Here you can add new database. As you can see, I have one demo database, right? So to switch between the system and this particular database, can click on this option, demo option. So select that demo database and I will switch to that dashboard interface where I don't have the tab called databases. That is only possible with our underscore system database, right? Now here, as you can see, this specific dashboard is for my demo database. I will have to go to collections, right? And I will have to add collection. Let's see, I name this collection as sales department or employee, right? So this is my collection. I will have to think of document there and simply save that collection. As you can see, we have this employee collection. Here you can see there are no documents, right? So what we will have to do is we will have to use this plus option to create the document. Alternatively, you can upload the JSON document and upload this, or we can download the current database into JSON format. So this is not what we seek right now. So what we will do is we will click on this plus option, right? Here you can see underscore key will be empty and then it will auto generate it for us. Now here within bracket, what we're gonna do is, let's see, okay, so we'll start with the data. First thing, we will go with name within single quote. I will add that name, let's see. Then we move on to another one, which is going to be phone, right? And if we go with that, 1 2 3 4 5 6, then finally let's say if another option, right? And here we have, let's say, salary 2 4 5 6 6, right? And that's all. So we have like name, phone, and salary for employee, and we use create, and we have our data added to that particular document, which has ID with the collection name at front and then auto generated number. Then there is revision key and also underscore key that you will find, right? So if we go to collections back again, check the typical collection, you will find one of the document here, right? So if I just, let's see, choose the option for name, phone and salary, right? So if we pick the code, simply by from the drop down you can use tree or code, right? So let's go back to the collection. Here I will add one more, select all, just change the names, right? So here let's say phone 111, then some salary differently, create. So we have like one more entry for our collection. So like this we have like two documents here, and we can keep on adding the documents, right? So let me add a few more options so that when we are looking at the structure we can get some thing to view, right? And here I have like this. So we create that and we have result as well. So we have like collection where we have three different rows and we have our data, right? We also can check schema. Currently we have null, then settings, then we have tab for info, right, which is something we don't need to look at for now. Then there is index. So now currently the only one that always remains is primary. We can't even take much actions on it as it is locked. We can create the new index by clicking on this plus button, select index type, which is persistence, geoindex, full text index, TTL and ZKD. So the full text one we can take a look at later as we get time for our current set of collections. So for now the goal was to create the documents, right? And we can also take a look at view. So let's say add view, and here we can also add some demo view. You can choose to sort ascending, descending, check the stored values and any other advanced options that we have, right? So what we have done so far, we created a database, then we added a collection, and inside that collection we managed to add documents, right? So we have like name, phone, salary. These are some of the entries that we added within the documents, and then we displayed that through either tree or code format, right? So in queries we would be able to get our entire collection as well. For now we will be only be dealing with few documents like this, right? So if you want you can again copy one more entry, and let's say go here, let's say we add John also, and we have its salary, we create document, right? So if we go to collection back again, I have like 4 documents here, right? So you create it in JSON format and you would be able to view it. So a few more things to note: whenever you are creating that document, make sure to use single quote, right? You can also use double quote, but it helps when you use single quote, and within that you can have your entries. Otherwise often the error comes in, right? And so it's better to use key value pair within single quote. You can either use your number as text, so you can add them within double quote or single quote, or you can keep them as is, right? Make sure to end each key value pair with this comma before going for another, otherwise both will be combined, right? And it may also flag error, right? So these are some of the things you should take a look at. So I hope by now you learned how to create the document within ArangoDB collection. Okay, one more thing to add is make sure that your collection has at least 4 or 5 or larger set of documents in it, so that whenever you wish to query these documents, you will have enough data to display. Because otherwise, you with 1 or 2 documents, you won't be even feeling the actual feel of that database, and then editing or removing them will leave you with very little data. Another option, you can also upload some JSON data into this by using this upload JSON option, right? So that would also create one of the database here, and that would also be one more option for you to work with.